Dangerously dangling 80 feet above the forest floor, a tree sitter has spent over 2 weeks now protesting logging in the Elwha River watershed by making themselves a human booby trap. So there was talk that the protester might come down this morning if a judge issued an injunction blocking the controversial timber harvest.
Fox 13's Lauren Donovan went deep into the woods near Port Angeles, where blockades are set up as police are worried someone could trigger a booby trap, dropping the tree sitter to their death.
So the way it was explained to me is that this trap was set up essentially like a carnival game. So if someone were to mess with one of these lines right here, it would trigger the platform to collapse like a dunk tank.
The rope could easily release, dropping me down to where you are.
From high up in their perch, they answered our questions without hesitation. Right now, their life allegedly relies on this rigging. Rope and broken glass bound together with tar, placed smack dab in the road, squarely in the path of any DNR loggers who might try to bulldoze through it. See, DNR has already promised to sell the forest land beyond these foothills to generate dollars for the state, primarily for public schools.
There are a few places that are still intact on state land, and one of them is up that road.
To have this conversation, we traveled uphill on a dirt road 3 miles. Authorities had to open 2 gates for us. According to DNR, they locked this area down. Officers on guard round the clock, fearful someone might trip the trap.
I mean, you can't be courageous if you're not afraid, but this is worth it.
For days now, we've seen the videos on social media, but whoever we talked to from up there, they sound different than the voice we heard in some of these videos posted to Instagram.
If you don't look at the cops, it's a beautiful day.
But regardless of who's coming, going, and how they're doing it, this is clearly a coordinated effort, and it's part of a greater movement.
The overarching argument is that this forest should not be cut down.
And what you see around the stately fir tree they've been camping in that's already clear-cut, that is just the doorstep of what they're trying to protect.
These are very rare remaining forests on DNR state land. It's not about stopping all logging, it's about protecting these types of forests.
Elizabeth Dunn with the Earth Law Center tells me they've appealed the sale of this timber.
Our case really centers around the fact that older trees are integral for the health of the watershed.
And she accuses DNR of dragging its feet to provide records to make the case move forward. This morning, a Clallam County judge ordered them to get that done by mid-June, though they did not order an injunction on the project altogether.
The real point is that these are on their way to becoming old growth. They're very different than a monocrop logged plantation.
And DNR contests any old growth within the 314-acre sale will be spared, noting they never harvest old growth anywhere.
It doesn't make any sense to be logging these forests that are integral to the health of that ecosystem when you could leave those and let them grow.
Tree sitter tells me they are not happy with the outcome at the Clallam County Courthouse today, and they don't plan on coming down from the tree until there is a concrete stop from DNR. They shared they've got enough supplies up there to keep them alive on the platform for at least 2 months. So at this point, there is no end in sight for this protest. We're reporting in Port Angeles. Lauren Donovan, Fox 13 News.